Hey Taurus, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do a monthly reading for you for February 2021. I don't know if you guys are able to hear the wind in the background, but if you hear anything besides me, it's the wind. I mean, we're getting like 30 to 40 mile an hour winds consistently right now, which, you know, I love the sound of wind. I just don't like the impending power outage that, you know, feels like it's coming. So I don't know. This is supposed to go on all day and into tomorrow because we're supposed to get some type of blizzard. But we'll see. You know, I got to tell you, the last 3 times they said we were going to get all this snow, it didn't happen. So I don't know. They're much better at predicting sun. All right, so this is going to be an intuitive reading. All right, so we're going to use a couple of oracle cards here too. This first deck, I don't know the name of it, but it has the word cosmic in it. It's a cute deck. This is whatever advice the universe has for you for the month of February. And then this deck is the Soul's Journey deck, and this could be a lesson or something you need to pay attention to for the month of February. All right, and then we've got the Romance Angels. So what could be coming romantically for you, or what you're dealing with romantically. All right. First card has the most significance. All right, so let's see what we got. Page of Swords. This could be about you being worried about other people in some way, or worried about what other people think. There might be some level of drama that you're dealing with when it comes to other people. Could also be that you're paying far too much attention to what other people think about something that has to do with you and not with them. You might be worried about your reputation. Your person might be worried about their reputation. This card always has something to do with other people, but it also has to do with what the truth actually is. It's hard to find the truth in Page of Swords because there's so much going on around it. And pages, right, are messengers. So it's like, what message are you sending? What message is somebody sending you? It has to go through the filter of other people. It has to go through the filter of drama. It has to go through the filter of other people's judgments and opinions. So it's really difficult to find the truth with the Page of Swords. It's there. You know, of course, the truth exists, but it has to go through so many filters. It's like, what is the truth really? So that might be a question that you're asking. You know, what is the truth really in this situation or with this person? What else do we have here? Magician. Okay. So this magician is asking, what do you want to, what is it that you're trying to accomplish? What is it that you're building? You know, this says that you have all the tools to have what it is that you want. So again, I feel like you have to go through other people in some way to get what it is that you're looking for, or what it is that you want. Or you feel you have to go through other people. The magician says you don't. The magician says that you can have what it is that you want because, you know, you hear people say a lot with the Magician that you have all the tools, and the truth is you do. But I feel like it's going through filters of other people. What do we have here? The Devil. Card of Capricorn. All right, so you might be dealing with a Capricorn. What I feel like this is saying that is that whatever filters that are around you right now, information is coming through to you maybe in a toxic way in some way. So the truth is getting lost in the toxic filters. This can also be a soulmate connection. It can mean that you have a bond with somebody or a connection with somebody, and you're looking at it from the Devil's point of view. Okay? What are the 7 deadly sins with the Devil? Greed, pride, gluttony, sloth. What else? Greed, pride, gluttony, sloth. The others are escaping me, but when you look at those 7 deadly sins, one of those sins I feel like is affecting truthful information coming to you. And it's because you're looking at it, or your person is looking at it through the Devil's eyes, through one of these 7 deadly sins, which makes it hard to see the truth. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so both of these cards indicate Capricorn. So you absolutely might be dealing with a Capricorn. But what I feel like February is trying to show you is when you're authentic, which is what the Queen of Pentacles is, when you're authentic about what you have, what you feel, what you think about, what your passion is, it's very easy to identify what the truth is here. You're letting the Devil filters affect you seeing the truth, because it's being complicated possibly by a bond that you have with somebody, or possibly because other people in some way are involved here. It's making it difficult for you to see the truth. Now I'm interested. I got to look it up. I got to look up the 7 deadly sins. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, pride, greed, lust. How could I forget lust? Lust, envy, gluttony, wrath, and sloth. Wrath. You know what wrath is? Wrath is not wishing somebody well, okay? Not wishing the best for somebody else. Almost wishing harm to somebody else. So you might be experiencing that, or somebody that you're dealing with is experiencing that, possibly towards you, which is, again, fogging up the filters of the truth coming towards you. Lust. If we're looking through the eyes of the Devil, lust. It's very hard to see the truth when we're in that deep desire or lust, because that's all we can see, that's all we can think about, that's all we can feel. So it's hard to see the truth through that filter as well. What about greed? You know, if there's something that we want to hang on to, something we don't want to give up, and we feel like there is the possibility that somebody could take something that we have, it's very hard to see the truth through that filter as well. Nine of Pentacles. So what I was saying earlier about you having all of the tools and you being able to do this or see the truth on your own, the Nine of Pentacles is telling you, is confirming that. You don't need other people to help you move towards what it is that you want or towards who it is that you want. Because I feel like for every person that you involve in a situation, you increase the amount of filters that you have to go through to get to the truth. What else do we have? The World. So we literally have 3 cards of Capricorn here. 1, 2, 3. So for a lot of you, you are dealing with a Capricorn. For some of you, you're dealing with somebody who holds, you know, a lot of Capricorn energy, maybe in their chart. You might be dealing with somebody that's very structured, very methodical, very much into their work. The World says that it feels like there's a cycle that, you know, is trying to end here. And it doesn't mean that a relationship is ending, but whatever is going on, there's a truth that you're seeking that you feel isn't readily available to you. And the way that this reading is speaking to me, it's about other people tarnishing or glazing over the truth so you can't fully see it. So that tells me that there are people around you that don't want the same thing that you want for yourself for some reason. You know, you can apply this to anything in your life. People may not want you to have a certain job because that automatically makes you more successful than they are. Or it takes you somewhere in the country that takes you away from them. There might be somebody that doesn't want you to be in love because they can't find somebody that they want to be with, and that takes you away from them. It's through a filter like that. It's through a toxic filter. So take inventory of who's around you and what they say. Because I feel like this is about you relying on yourself in the physical world for your own counsel. By involving other people, by getting involved in drama, it really colors and it really makes it difficult for you to see clearly what your next step is or what the truth is about something. And then ask yourself, with this devil, with those 7 deadly sins, which one applies to you in some way as far as how you're looking at a situation? Do you have bad intentions towards somebody? With wrath. Gluttony. Gluttony is excess. You know, do you have, you know, that kind of falls into greed as well. Is there something that you have that you don't want to share? Envy. Is there somebody around you that might be envious of you, or are you envious of them, which is preventing you from seeing some level of truth here? And then pride is ego. Is your ego getting in the way of something? You know, I feel like pride is something that is really put out there as a positive thing in the physical world, and it really isn't. because it comes from a place of ego, which ultimately is coming from a place of fear and not love. All right, so let's see what the advice here is from the universe for you. To be enlightened, lighten up. So, in other words, we're talking about a truth here that you need clarity on. So, in other words, to be enlightened, to know the truth, it's telling us to lighten up. So, not take ourselves so seriously, or not take other people and their opinions and their thoughts so seriously, or their judgments, because the truth will be revealed when you lighten up. What's the lesson here? Well, we have one of our 7 deadly sins right here. So there's something around other people. Either there are other people, or there's somebody that is very envious of you, or this is you being very envious. The lesson here is, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So this is saying, don't compare yourself to other people. Don't compare yourself to what you feel somebody else might be attracted to. Women especially do this, okay, where they see another woman around their significant other, and because they find that woman attractive, because they find that woman charming, because they find that woman beautiful, right? There's envy there. But it doesn't mean that your person thinks the same way about that particular woman. So we create a lot of this based on our own beliefs, our own thoughts. That's where envy comes from. We're envious of wanting what somebody else has. But there's always somebody that wants what you have. So envy is really a waste of time, because it takes your focus off of you and what you love about yourself, or what your person loves about you. It's a waste of time. You're never going to be that other person. So you might as well just figure out a way to make the best of what you got, right? There's a lot of freedom in not caring or appreciating that other woman's beauty and charm and, sex appeal even. That actually feels good. When you can sit there with your significant other and say, wow, isn't she a beautiful woman? Wow, you're stunning. That's actually attractive to your significant other, generally. What's not attractive is being envious. The 7 deadly sins are not attractive qualities, right? So it feels like that is something that you could lighten up on. You don't have to be envious, because you have everything that you need right here to have exactly what you want. You already have everything that you could possibly need. You are the most beautiful person to somebody. You are the most charming person to somebody, too. Okay, so just remember that. If you're dealing with this, which, can be, that doesn't feel good when you fall into that. What do we have here? Free yourself. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Everything that we're talking about here is pointing to you. 9 of Pentacles, that you have everything that you need. You don't have to rely on the opinions or the judgments of other people. You don't have to listen to toxic information. This world, I feel like February is about freeing up yourself, taking back control for yourself. If you're envious of somebody or something, or you find yourself falling into that energy, you can get rid of that by doing positive things that move you towards what it is that you want. And there's the energy of wanting the truth here. When you free yourself, when you lighten up, when you release toxic energy like envy, I feel like the truth of whatever truth you're seeking, it feels like that will be revealed when you start focusing more on you versus what other people think. All right, so what are we doing here? I want to do Page of Swords. We're going to do the Devil, and we're going to do the Nine of Pentacles. Page of Swords clarified by Justice. Justice and truth will be served, but not before you stop listening to other people. Specifically, there's somebody around you that has a toxic way of looking at things, and that person forces you to look through their filter, their toxic energy. Justice, card of Libra. Devil clarified by Nine of Wands. So the only thing that the Devil is accomplishing right now is it's making you cautious and suspicious of the people around you. And it feels like you should be. Okay? You might be surrounding yourself with people that you don't completely trust, or that have not served you well in the past. It might be time to look at who you're surrounding yourself with, because you see it, you feel it. You feel that somebody may not have your best interests in mind. So it's like, why am I confiding in somebody that might use the information I share with them against me in the future? Why would I do that? If you're getting that bad feeling when you're around somebody, that's your intuition telling you that. Nine of Pentacles clarified by the Chariot. So, card of Cancer. Okay, you might be dealing with a Cancer. This is saying, this is posing the question to you, where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? This is about movement. It's like you can go down the same old path that you've been before. You might be relying on other people. You might continue to rely on other people's opinions, judgments, feedback. Or are you going to listen to your heart? That's where the truth lies. And, the truth keeps coming up because there's some truth that it feels like you're seeking. And that's not something that I'm fully exploring in this particular reading, because I feel like it's more about the process. Because if there's some toxic energy around you, or there's somebody that's very envious of you, or you are very envious of somebody else, maybe you want to do things the way somebody else does them, or you want to have something that somebody else has, and you feel the path to that is through them. And it isn't. It's listening to your heart. I want to clarify the world. I want to see what Ten of Pentacles. So that just put a new spin on it for some of you. Some of you are seeking the truth about what you want to do within a marriage. Okay, and the answer is in your heart. For others, this can be what the truth is about my work. Okay, because this represents abundance. It's like, where am I going? Where is my abundance? Where is my abundance of happiness? Where is my abundance of financial security? Where is my abundance of joy? Those are the questions I feel like you're asking in February, and the answer lies in your heart. And when you're completely authentic with people around you, being truthful about where you're at, where you want to go, being truthful about how you think about something, how you feel about something or somebody, you're more likely to get truthful answers or better answers from other people if you do continue to rely on other people, if you're completely truthful with them, versus trying to make something look better. Sometimes we do that, right? We make a situation look better than it is so we get a better response from people. But if you're authentic, you're more likely to get authentic answers from other people. If you haven't been authentic, okay, that could be why the toxic energy is coming back towards you from other people. But this is about the truth. I feel like the truth and justice will happen. This can be a card of divorce. So if you're questioning a marriage, or if you're thinking about what you're going to be doing in a marriage, this is about contracts. It can be about marriage or divorce, okay? You might be thinking about ending a contract with somebody, or you might be thinking about getting into a marriage. But either way, you have questions about it. And you're relying heavily on other people when the truth is within you. And it becomes very easy to see it. When you lighten up your load, you lighten up and get rid of any envy over other people, or if somebody's envious of you, get that person out of your situation right now. Free yourself. Free yourself could mean divorce for some of you, or ending a relationship, or freeing yourself from being weighed down by other people, because the truth is in your heart. All right, Taurus. That felt like a long reading. Anyway, if you're looking for a deeper, more personal reading, you can certainly reach out to me. If not, no worries. I will talk to you next time. Have a fantastic February, and I will talk to you in the weeklies. All right, thanks so much. Bye.